With nearly 10,000 servers and growing, finding the best one for you has never been more difficult. So here I'll go through a list of some of the best servers on PC, covering the most requested server types you've asked for. But if you have a recommendation yourself that isn't included here, please share it below. I check out every server recommended to me, so your comment really does make a difference. If you like the video, please leave a like or a subscribe, or even watching it all the way through really helps me out. You have no idea. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Oh. Okay, third time's the charm. Well, just found my 13th reason. Quick heads up, if you struggle to access any servers, I have a how-to and troubleshoot guide I'll link in the top right here. Now, first up is one of the best servers I've played and one I keep going back to time again. It's called Karma Crew. There are a variety of maps here, so it's really several servers, but I'm going to focus on the mouse because I have around 300 total hours on this specific server. If you're looking for player interaction and an extremely fine-tuned experience, this is probably it.
You have to kill, buddy, but not me. And other people.
Karma Crew has lots of quality of life improvements, additional items to loot, whether it's for style or combat or otherwise. You can base build, raid, team up, explore, and anything in between. It has active admins and its rules are non-intrusive, meaning you have a lot of freedom to do whatever you want. The server offers one of the truest DayZ experiences on PC, and I recommend it to anyone who hasn't tried it to check it out. Need to find a fire because I'm apparently a deer in headlights. Crap. Next is a server called The Lab, where realism and innovation really do meet, offering safe zones for respite and realistic raiding for challenge seekers. Active admins, unique items, and custom vehicles are just some of the things this server offers. It has distinct areas, including helicopter accessible locations, as well as an extraction to a really cool aircraft carrier safe zone. There are US and EU servers with an extensive array of modded craftables and raiding tools, build zones that encourage community interaction, and advanced base building features, safes and keycards with a bunch of unique custom gear adding tactical depth. The Lab is genuinely a great server for anyone looking to see what mods can do. It presents a dynamic world filled with cool things to do and, well, people to eat.
You see that little dot down there? That is AIDS.
Next is easily one of, if not the best hardcore server on PC, in my opinion. It's called DayZ. Set on Chernarus, DayZ is known for its difficulty and detailed survival challenges. It features some seriously aggressive zombies as well as realistic medical conditions, such as concussions and other bodily injuries that can't just be treated with a bandage. Clothing storage is realistic with limited capacity, and players must manage sleep to survive. It has skills on entry, meaning every life can be different, loot is scarce, and the environment is a welcome challenge, making base building a worthwhile endeavor. This can also be said for its Livonia server, offering a really solid experience here too for anyone looking for a good Livonia server. There's so much here I kind of don't want to ruin it, so I'm trying not to show too much about this server, but just know the communities here are supportive and deadly, fostering a high stakes environment for serious survival enthusiasts. If you can survive here, you can survive anywhere. Also, as much as I love the Malsk, it's nice to have a proper hardcore server set somewhere else. Holy crap, Rihanna didn't take that many blows. Next, opposite to the last server, this one is suited to a newer or chilled player. Not because it's easy, but because it's balanced in a way that allows a more digestible survival experience. It's called Neo Farmers. This server is great. Although it doesn't require any mods, there are pretty impactful changes on it. You start off with more than the basics, the overall loot is higher, the cars are easier to find, and it even has dynamic events in a lore-ish way that I just absolutely love. The benefit to this server is it's not so easy that it's boring, which beginner-friendly servers usually are. This just makes everything a little more accessible, meaning even long-term players will have a decent time here. Kill on sight is not really allowed unless for reasons, for example someone is raiding your base or in self-defense, so this promotes interaction with you and your fellow survivors. If you're looking for your first server to build a base on, this one is perfect. Or if you're a long-term player looking for a non-toxic server, I can't recommend this one enough. Next is a hardcore roleplay server with some amazing lore and a solid execution. It's called RPV Plus. Set on Deer Isle with a mixture of a darker themed atmosphere and some cool custom locations, this server has a really active community with a no kill on sight rule. This is another server that gives you a heap of options and assets to write your own story and just set you free, but it also keeps it simple. There are no traders or black markets. If you want something, you either have to find it or trade it with another player, and they're not too difficult to find because RPV also has a pretty decent reliance on radio talk. Starting with one in your inventory, you can intercept some pretty interesting conversations or even join in. Bases are welcome, loot is scarce, and admin are active. I always tell people to give roleplay a try, and it's servers like these that show why you should. Jump! Do a flip! You know what? Never mind. Suicide is never funny. Then we have a PvE server that has been one of the most played on PvE servers on PC. It's called Middle-Aged Gamers, and although there are multiple maps offered by the admins, I'm focusing on the scenic Deer Isle map. Although I love PvP, Middle-Aged Gamers are actually the servers that got me to genuinely enjoy the experience that PvE can offer. The server boasts a thriving economy, traders, a variety of vehicles and helicopters, alongside a vast selection of gear and clothing. Base building is highly detailed, offering numerous assets for creative constructions with reasonable loot distribution. It strikes a balance between challenge and accessibility, catering to players seeking a comprehensive game while promoting player interaction. Honestly, there's nothing better than passing a trading post at night after a hard day's work and just chilling with some of the community members. Middle-Aged Gamers gives you the tools to really customize your gaming experience, and I'd place it up there in the top 10 servers I've probably ever played. Is that a bear? Oh my god, it's a bear. I don't think it's a real bear. Then we have a PvP deathmatch server called Absolute PvP. This server gives you several custom zones to join in on, and it's a kill die respawn server similar to COD. It gives you some really powerful guns, and depending on the zone you select and path you take, you can have some epic games. For example, here I decided to snipe, so I picked the map with the most flatland. However, when I picked somewhere a little more built up, I was relying way more on my automatic. These types of servers are great for improving gun familiarity, physics, and overall handling, and this is a great one for automatics and sniper rifles specifically. Absolute PvP is fire. This is like shooting dick in a barrel. Wait, do I mean fish? Then there's a server called DayZ, set on Chernarus, focusing on PvE with designated PvP zones for those seeking combat. It features markets, vehicles, events, and custom gear, along with unique areas for exploration. A central hub facilitates meeting, trading, and storage, with players starting with 100k in their bank. DayZ is more than just a well thought out server. It's a vibrant community that offers a balanced mix of survival, strategy, and social interaction. With its unique features and friendly atmosphere, it stands out as a fun server with lots of activity and a great community. Well, at least I have my camouflage. Just a quick reminder before I go into the rest of the servers, all of these servers have Discords containing their rules and other useful information. Most of the links expire quite quickly, so there's no point in me posting them below, but just Google their name and Discord and you should be able to find them. Next up is one of the most active servers on DayZ. It's called Zero Alteria. As the name suggests, it's set on the map Alteria, which is beautiful to look at. The Zero servers are known for offering reliable adventures, and it's frequented by streamers for that very reason. The nights are short and the loot economy is pretty standard balance wise, but it does have a lot of additional assets from clothing, gear, weapons, and other specialized items. No matter what time of day, you're always sure to find people to interact with and something to do. Zero offers a solid experience. Anyone who plays it knows the quality of these servers, and it goes without saying they are absolutely top tier. Then we have another server offering both EU and US servers. It's called Rearmed. Rearmed are iconic DayZ servers where a balanced economy and cool PvP events like crate hacking and airdrops push you further and further. It has loot crates, a huge assortment of gear to find or trade with AI traders, and a bunch of other cool additions. It's not just the action that sets Rearmed apart. Quality of life improvements and custom systems such as dynamic keycards are also fun too. It has edited maps with unique locations, as well as customized vehicles from Land Rovers to helicopters. Rearmed is a great server with a very active community, dedicated admins, and a solid foundation. It's an all-round server offering everything you need for a cool modded experience. But for even more servers, click here. Or for something else, click here. And as always, until next time.